papa. Figuratively, he bites as hard as he can.
Okay.
And of course, when he puts his fangs into you, you certainly feel it. I think it pretty
Watch Johnny's bite. Bismillahi Rahman Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? And yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup runneth over, and surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. Assalamu alaikum. It's Wednesday. Welcome to Johnny's Bite. Today is a special day for me because Wednesdays are. I was born on a Wednesday. Wednesday borns are special. And for all those who spend time and of their busy schedules to say a prayer for me, especially on Wednesday, my day of birth, thank you so much indeed. Tomorrow will be the big birthday, and we can't wait to celebrate the big birthday tomorrow. Thank you to Grandpa Clothing in Dansoman in Kigali and in Tema, and also out up there on the mountain in Ebri and beyond for my outfits. You can always find them on social media. Yesterday, I spoke about the Korle-Bu Teaching Hospital. I spoke about Galamsey. And I spoke about the fact that Galamsey, for example, is a failure of leadership. I will qualify that for you today. Because yesterday, I thought that if I told you everything yesterday, what would I have come to tell you today? If I tell you everything the day before, what would I tell you today? You can add the emoji. But yesterday, when I spoke about Korle-Bu, I spoke about the fact that I had been and seen so many things at Korle-Bu that hurt my heart. And I did not like the fact that when you talk about things that will help people and impact their lives and to make their lives easier, some individuals or one or two people think that, well, they are the target. And then I ask myself, so without these individuals, would the hospital run or would the hospital not run? Korle-Bu is 100 years old. And if an institution is 100 years old, it becomes the quintessential example. Now, the quintessential example must not be seen lacking behind in terms of quality. And that is what we see at the Korle-Bu Teaching Hospital, our foremost tertiary hospital in the country. Ordinarily, lifts or elevators breaking down and we fixing them should not be news. But they became news because the denials and the whatever that heralded it that came along with it is what has put people through it. People have gone through it. Yesterday when I was talking about the elevators, I was talking about the surgical department. A nurse at Korle-Bu sent me something. I screenshotted. She said, you're busy talking about the elevators at the surgical block because that's what came into the news and everybody's talking about it because that's what the CEO himself went around town talking about, the fact that some elective surgeries and other surgeries had been postponed. Find me that screenshot. The lady sent this message. She said, you are busy talking about, what do you call it? You're busy talking about the surgical block. Says, go and join the maternity lift. Listen very carefully. Go and join the maternity lift, radiology lift. Radiology, that's where the x-ray and things happen. And anybody who has gone to Korle-Bu, and sometimes they send people to come and deflect. When you post these things on social media, they send people to come and deflect it. And have you gone to check yourself? Yes, it's a nurse. There are many nurses at Korle-Bu. There are many nurses at Korle-Bu. Now they are coming out to speak. And then when you post these things on social media, say, oh, you're a journalist. Have you gone to check? But do you think I'll come and say something that I'm not going to verify? All the things I've said so far have not been challenged. And anytime they are challenged, I bring documents, verifiable documents to prove them. So this nurse says, go and join the maternity lift, radiology lift, and you will know if it is being fixed. It is only surgical lifts that they worked on. In maternity lift, when you join the lift, someone must press the lift on the floor you are going, else you will be in that lift for life. Korle-Bu today. And you can go. Those of you who like to deflect and then they say, oh, we have invested in more healthcare. That's not the conversation. And they also, and we can't do everything. That's not the conversation. The conversation is that Today, if you go there now, the lift at maternity, the lift at radiology is not functioning. A nurse says that the maternity lift, for example, when you join the lift, someone must be up there on the floor where you are going, and they must press the thing for you. If not, you'll be in the lift for life. You'll be in the lift for life. There's another memo from Korle-Bu. It's there about the emergency department, the emergency ward, where they are asking that, look, because of the situation that they have at the Korle-Bu Teaching Hospital, people should now be directly admitted into the wards. We don't say these things because we hate anybody, no. We say these things because we believe that at 100 years, if they have issues, the state should take an interest in the issues that are happening at the tertiary hospital of the country and fix it. If it's investment, get it. If it's getting public-private partnership, get it. If it's getting the facilities that you already have functioning optimally, let's do it. As opposed to giving us excuses. Let's read this together. This is the 2nd of September, 2024. To all heads of UDS, head of department, it's from the head of department, carbon copy to the Director of Medical Affairs, Korle-Bu. Now, this is subject, management of cases at the Accident and Emergency Center. Listen. This memo is a kind reminder of the memo with the same subject dated the 14th of May, 2021. This memo is a kind reminder of the memo with the same subject dated the 14th of May 2021. Due to the unlimited daily bed state at the emergency, we are unable to contain some patients who report for treatment. No bed syndrome. Unfortunately, there is a daily influx of cases from the various specialty clinics within the hospital, which makes the emergency very congested. Korle-Bu at 100. We wish to inform all clinics and departments that with immediate effect, all patients seen at the clinics who require in-hospital care should be admitted directly to the wards. 2. The internal referrals consult system should be used to discuss cases directly with the appropriate specialties for effective case management. 3. Any referring team or doctor should discuss cases. Any referring team or doctor should discuss cases that require ER management, emergency response management, with the emergency response team, or call on call before directing patients to the ER for further management. When arrangements are made directly between a specialty unit and other peripheral facilities or departments, right? The emergency should not be used. The emergency should not be used as a transit point for patients should be admitted directly to the ward. They are running abridged. Kindly adhere to the above to ensure appropriate management of cases referred to our noble facility. We count on your usual cooperation. Thank you. And they're trying to make things work. This is the state of Korle-Bu today. They're trying to make things work. So when we say these things, we don't say them because we hate somebody. Ordinarily, what they would have done, they themselves, they say, oh, because of our current situation, we are trying to improvise. But ordinarily, they would have kept people at the emergency, monitored them, they have been sure before they moved them to the wards. But they have a problem. Are they speaking about the problem? Are they telling the Minister for Health about it? Are they telling the government about it to say, we need help, come and expand our emergency place for us so that we can have more beds because of the situation we have on our hands? Nobody hates anybody. And I say, one of the things we can't politicize is our health. The moment appointees decide to start looking good in the eyes of those who appointed them, we have lost it, because when you get onto that sick bed or you get to that facility, it doesn't matter your political color. It doesn't matter whether you're a big man or a small man. You need to go and see some of the big men and the small men, all of them on oxygen. You need to go and see them. Those who go for dialysis, you see big man here, you see small man here. That place is not a respecter of persons. So if the facility is good, it is good for all of us. You do not know when your time will come. And pray it doesn't come. Touch wood, it doesn't come. May God secure and keep us healthy. But if they send you to come and deflect, they send you to come and take attention from the weightier matters, they send you to come and rubbish the weightier matters that are affecting people, pray you don't find yourself in that situation. Because when you find yourself in that situation, unfortunate as it is, you will come back with the reality, like my good brother Richard Ahiagba. He was telling us that the inadequacies in our health system, after he himself had gone through it, he faced it. He had to come and say it himself. And he said that we need to now do something about it. Was that his perspective before then? I don't know. You may know. When he went through it, unfortunately, he came back with his own report. It doesn't pay to politicize some of those things. No, it doesn't. It doesn't pay to politicize some of those things. No, it doesn't. And we should desist from doing that with all the blood. And I will resist anybody who does that with all the blood in me. Take me to O'Reilly Secondary School. Two boys were arguing. My father is wealthier than your father. No, your father is wealthier than my father. No, my father is wealthier than your father. Hey. Scissors, boom, stop. Boy is dead. And then you find the boys gathering and carrying their colleague to wherever. He died. He's dead. He's gone. O'Reilly Secondary School. He's in Accra. He's gone. My father is rich. He's richer than your father. And it should tell you what society has become, that if you are rich, you are a big man. If you are rich, listen to them. So the boy is dead. You see how they are handling the boy? They couldn't even phone an ambulance in the state of confusion. And you found no teacher with them. You found no supervising authority with them. They couldn't phone an ambulance because maybe they were not too sure if they phoned the ambulance and the ambulance came. The ambulance driver will be asking them to buy them fuel. And they may not have money, even though they were arguing about money. But that insatiable desire of society that you must be affluent to be respected, where did that rubbish come from? We sleep, we wake up, somebody is a sudden millionaire. We don't ask where the person got the wealth from. All we are doing is praise and worship for the individual. And if you dare question where the person got the wealth from, you are a hater. To the point where two students arguing about my father is superior to your father in terms of wealth and affluence. Boom, somebody has lost his life. Take me to Adisadel College. You remember Adisadel College? And I hope we bled them. Adisadel College, two boys. A clear case of abuse. Watch it.
Okay. Hey, you're coming, Kuno. Dog.
3FM 92.7.
This also happened at Adisadel College. It happened at Adisadel College. You remember that? Where somebody held his colleague's head, held his neck, was strangling him, and then hit his head, his skull on a bunk bed. It happened also in the secondary school. So then you ask yourself the question, what kind of generation are we raising? And you know, We said, oh, we are doing free SHS, free SHS. Then we say, oh, what we have gone through, what we went through, what they went through to raise them to become the human beings that they are today. Parent Teachers Association, we say we have cancelled it. Now we are doing Parent Association. So the teacher is taking out of the association. What we know and what we have known and what is known around the world is a Parent Teachers Association. Somebody came, as wise as he is, or as wise as they are. They said, take Parents Teachers Association, cancel the T out, and make a Parent Association. So the teacher is out. That's why the situation at O'Reilly, you saw only the boys handling their affairs, because it is Parents Association. Go and do your thing. Because we want to politicize it and make it look like, oh, everything is sorted. You don't need to be involved. No. Any. We had Parent Teachers Association. Now, can anybody come and give me the sense behind taking the teachers out of the Parent Teachers Association? Because the parents and the teachers are collaborating to raise the children right. How then dare you take out teachers from the Parent Teacher Association because of political expediency? It doesn't make sense.
92.7.
You who decided to take the teachers out, you went to school, you had the benefit of Parent Teachers Association, right from nursery to kindergarten to trotro. Me, I went to a public school, Lebi Kashande School, and Upper Area School. We have PTA. And we knew the essence of PTA. Today we say it is Parents Association. Even though we know that some of the schools still have the teachers on certain WhatsApp platforms and they tell parents, of course, the A-League schools. But woe betides you if you have the so-called people who are blinded by partisan politics, who are chukers, who are on the page, and you start asking for, we don't have toilet roll, we don't have this. They will go and choke you. And the next moment, you will be the one being punished for the inefficiencies of the system and the regime. Somebody is dead. Yesterday, I saw his father grieving. His father is there. His father is grieving. His son has just been killed over a very silly argument. Listen to the father.
What happened?
What happened was yesterday, I see my boy off to come to school. So I was not to go to work. So I'm at work and my niece called me that Edward is having misunderstanding. One of the students is having misunderstanding with Edward. So I should come. And so I asked her that, are there not teachers at the school? And she said the teachers are not sitting there unconcerned. And what is happening is unfair, so I should come. So I said, okay, then I'm coming. So on my way, when I got to the motorway, she called that the boy that is fighting with Edward, I've stopped Edward, lying down at the school premises, breathing. And the teachers are still sitting unconcerned. I said, wow. Then I said, I'm coming. So on my way, when I get to Kotobabi, she called again that there is the student have gathered themselves and pick him up. So they are going to Lekma. So I should rather come to Lekma and meet them there. So when I drove and I reached Lekma, I went to the emergency. The doctor said Edward had passed away. And that is it. So when they showed me the body, the boy stabbed him 3 times on his chest. So that led him to his death. That's all.
What have the school authorities been telling you?
The school authority have not said anything from yesterday up to now. The police have not caught. The school authority have not caught. Even the boy who killed my son, none of the family have even reached me. That's why we are here to seek for justice for my son.
So that is the rich father. This is the rich father. The rich father, that's him. I want to see the other rich father. You see how low we have sunk in this country, that there's no longer respect for values, discipline, and principles. If you have money, that's fine. If you have money, it's fine, it's okay. And that's why people will not respect aquatic life. Show me that Galamsey video where the fishes were struggling for their lives in their own natural habitat. The president said, I am prepared to put my presidency on the line. It appears that he put the lives of the people of Ghana on the line. Because the problem of Galamsey is leadership failure. Simplicity, finish. Leadership failure from the political class, leadership failure from the security class, leadership failure from the traditional and the traditional authority, leadership failure on the part of the citizens. It's leadership failure all around. Onukpa Bejeng, everybody is misbehaving. I said Professor Kwabena Frimpong Boateng, he wrote a report. He sent the report to the President of the Republic of Ghana. Now, there was an inter-ministerial committee on illegal mining, IMCIM. No, put a video there. I want to see the video. It had the Minister for Defense, the Minister for Interior, the Minister for National Security, the Minister for Information, the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, the Minister for Environment, Science and Technology. It had 10 ministers on it. 10 ministers. Please show the fishes struggling. Let that sink in. That very soon we will not have water to drink and we will not have fishes to eat as well. When Professor Frimpong Boateng finished his work as chairman, he wrote a report and sent it to his boss because he was not going to get reappointed. And this is a technocrat, so he knows that when you do a project, when you finish, you have to now do, monitoring and evaluation. And then send the report. He sent the report out there. The report was kept on the table. Names like Lord Comey, Protozoa, name them. They were all mentioned in the report. I said today, some of them, the party that they belong to, has looked on and they have been given a clean bill of health to go and contest on the ticket of their party to go into parliament. If they win the elections, they will be parliamentarians in spite of the investigations that is hanging around their heads. And when you wake up, you say you are not a clearing agent. In the coming days, listen to me, come to me. In the coming days, prepare another on-press video for me. That's the last video we will play.
92.7.
In the coming days, you will see a few jokers go around the communities. They will go and pick up a few lowlifes and Chinese people and parade them as the people who are guilty of the Galamsey. In the coming days, if it has not started already, you see a few jokers with cameras. They will go to the Galamsey site, arrest the boys who are doing 1-2-1-2, and then arrest a few Chinese people and bring them and come and parade them on TV as the people who are destroying the water. The political class who are destroying the water, they will never show them. Those who sat and signed that 47 of our forest reserves should be mined into, they will not show their faces. Those who give the big authority and ask the chiefs not to do anything, and those who get the national security and the police people, we have seen 2 regional security coordinators in the Ashanti region chased out of their office by hoodlums. They will not show their faces. Those who have the money to order those excavators into this country, we know the chassis number, we know the clearance agent, we know the freight forwarders, we know those who bankroll those things. We will never show their faces. We will pick the Mobrawers and the Chinese because they can't speak up for themselves. And we say we are fighting Galamsey. There was never a fight against Galamsey. Show me another on-press video. He is now shamelessly talking about the fact that we have fought Galamsey more than you. You destroyed more water bodies than when we are talking about the fact that people are being born with defects, they can't find water. A leader in the House of Parliament, a member of Parliament, my own Nook's president. Listen to him. Listen to him.
I'm very happy when the minority leader challenged us that we will debate this matter and the culprit will be mentioned. In fact, we are ready to debate now. If we are to look and investigate
92.7.
both sides of the house, you have had the opportunity to rule this country before. I can tell you, you polluted the water more than us. You polluted the water more than us.
Wow, look at this one. Look at this one. We can't find water today. Ghana Water Company is complaining. You saw how the fishes were suffering. The best thing to do is to equalize. And that's all they do. I told you the Galamsey problem is a leadership problem. Look, another prayer went to Bishop Herman College in the Volta region. If there had been Galamsey in the Volta region at the time when he was at Bishop Herman, and the water had been destroyed, would he have enjoyed his stay at Bishop Herman? Would he have grown to become the member of parliament and the NUC's president that he was? He should look back to the young people who are now going to drink the rubbish that he and other people have looked on. You have destroyed more water, and they said it on the floor of parliament. It is going to be shamefully captured in our Hansard for historical purposes. What happened to religious and moral education? Have we lost our values so much that it is now equalization? I say, okay, we are all thieves, but me, I'm a better thief than you. Or we are all thieves, but me, I'm a petty thief, you are an armed robber. That's the kind of nonsensical analysis that we are now doing when people's lives are at stake. I told you, they are children. They are getting them passports. They will check them out of the country. I told you, they are children. They are doing birth certificate, new ones for them. Go to the birth and death registry now. You see V8s, young people, 18, 19 years, they are in V8s. Pressure course, they are getting their things out. They want to check out. They import, do you know that people import water into this country to drink? Did you know that? People import water into this country to drink.
3FM.
People import premium water into this country to drink. Did you know that? Did you know that people go to the big hotels to get those premium quality water to drink? They don't drink the water that you and I drink. The one that Stanley Martin and his people produce. Because they know it is heavily polluted. Then they come and stand and in public and in parliament, paid with our taxes. Parliament is sitting at the dome. We will pay for that. And they say, oh, you destroyed more than we destroyed. And that is the conversation where people suffer. Oh, Charlie. Good morning. Please call me 055-924-2717 and 055-691-0154. Call me, please. Good morning.
Good morning, Johnny.
Collins, yes. Amomole.
Yes, thank you very much. God bless you. Okay.